Snow Bunny Haliburton. Let me say this about the NBA Finals. Snow Bunny Haliburton versus Snow Bunny Gildress Alexander. Snow Bunny Haliburton versus Snow Bunny Gildress Alexander. Let me say this about the NBA Finals. Snow Bunny Haliburton versus Snow Bunny Gildress Alexander. Let me say this. I'm going to take issue with the fact that our brother from Cameroon, I'm forgetting his name. What's our brother from Cameroon? For the Indiana Pacers. Give me his name again. Siakam. Pascal Siakam from Cameroon is an NBA champion with the Toronto Raptors. He's a starting player for the NBA champion Toronto Raptors. They almost never say that when they mention his name. Even when he carried the Pacers on his back during a few of those games against the New York Knicks, they gave all the credit to Snow Bunny Haliburton. Pascal Siakam had the best stats in last night's game 1 for the Indiana Pacers. He had the best stats. But all they talked about was Haliburton. Now, I can understand last night because Haliburton hit the game winner. I can understand. Haliburton hit the game winner. Don't get me wrong, but Pascal Siakam is the best player on that team. Make no mistake about it. Look at the stats. Pascal Siakam is the best player on the Indiana Pacers, but because he's a dark-skinned continental African, he does not get the type of attention that he should be getting. Yes, he got the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but that's because they had no choice. So before you start defending your slave master, I need you to listen to the reasoning. Pascal Siakam is a bunny hopper? Is Pascal Siakam a bunny hopper? Can someone please confirm if Pascal Siakam is a bunny hopper? Thank you, Deanna Fire. My beautiful brown sugar queen. Thank you, Deion. Yes, without Pascal Siakam, they're not in the NBA Finals. But he doesn't get any credit because he's a dark-skinned continental African. I'm only pointing out the racism in the NBA. Are you sure Pascal is a bunny hopper? I agree, black is black. Tyrese Hailburton is an African. That's not my point. My point is because he comes from a white mother and he's mixed race, he's getting more attention than my dark-skinned brother, Pascal Siakam. Black is black. Tyrese Hailburton is my brother in the race, if he identifies full-time as a black man. I don't know if that's true or not. But if Tyrese Hailburton identifies full-time as a black man, he is my brother in the race, as Pascal Siakam is my brother in the race. But what I'm pointing out, because Snow Bunny Haliburton comes from a Caucasian woman, because he's light-skinned, he's getting all the attention, even when he's outplayed by Pascal Siakam. I'm not going to over-explain myself because I know some of you ninjas are absolutely married to the white power structure. So I'm not going to over-explain. I understand what I'm dealing with. I understand that I'm dealing with a type of... In fact, we have a Terminator. We have the worst we've ever had in the history of America. I didn't miss he won the MVP, and I don't know what that has to do with my argument, But because y'all so politically uneducated and so married to the success of white supremacy, I've never seen a group of Negroes like the ones we got now. I've never seen a group of Negroes. We will fight and die on the sword of white supremacy. We will fight and die on the sword of white supremacy. I don't like that guy. What's the guy with the long nose who got the show with Chris Broussard? Nick Wright. I don't like Nick Wright. Nick Wright be making disrespectful comments about black athletes under his breath. Long-nosed Nick Wright, I don't like him. Long-nosed Nick Wright, I don't like him. He be making a lot of disrespectful comments under his breath about black athletes. But here's what I want to say about the NBA. Don't you find it interesting that most of the commentators in the NBA, in the NFL, are white people? Why are most of the NBA commentators white people? Ramona Shelburne ain't never played in the NBA. Brian Windhorst ain't never played in the NBA. You got all these young black sports commentators out here, and the whole sports narrative is being covered by Caucasians, and ain't nobody saying nothing about it. And then they just hired this Indian gentleman. No disrespect to the East Indian people. No disrespect to the East Indian people. Nick Wright got a black wife. No way. No. Time out. This shit is getting out of... Did you just say Nick Wright with the long nose got a black wife? Can somebody confirm? Can somebody confirm that Nick Wright... Yeah, that guy Shams. He can't even talk. And he's a senior NBA reporter, Shams. He can't even... How did Shams become a senior NBA? How did Brian Windhorst become... How did Ramona Shelburne... Where are they getting these Caucasians to report on a black sport? Black athletes, black sport. What's going on, brothers and sisters? Nick Wright has a black wife. Can somebody text me a picture? She better not be 5'5". She better not be 5'5", thick in the thigh. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely... We got to stop the bunny hop. We got to stop the bunny hop. This is getting ridiculous. Nick Wright is a... He got a black wife. This is insane. This is insane. They promoting East Indians over black people in the NBA structure. White people who never played a sport a day in their life. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Brothers and sisters, this is why we got the mental health conference. I got me a salad today. I'm going to eat me a salad today, ladies. Got me a nice King Kong salad.